Now joined by offensive line coach Vance Vice. And first of all, Vance, welcome to Blacksburg, man. Glad to have you.
Glad to be here. Excited. Can't wait to get started.
You've worked at some big-time programs. You've been on campus maybe for a few days now, had an opportunity to check out the facilities. Your first thought about what you have to work with here facilities-wise at Tech?
Facility-wise, it's unbelievable. It's what, everybody envisions big-time football being, and just super excited. And besides the facilities, the people in this community, the leadership here at the university, it's something that you strive for to be involved with as a coach.
You guys put up a tremendous amount of points at Memphis. A lot will be made, of course, of Paxton Lynch, phenomenal quarterback, and some of those skill position guys. But none of that happens without the guys up front. What was that unit like, and how did you instill your approach in that group?
Well, those guys bought in, and Coach Fuente has a great vision of what he wants to do with the program. And the same thing when we got there, it was nothing comparable to what we have here, facility-wise or personnel-wise. But those guys bought in, and up front, looking for guys that are relentless competitors. I believe winners are the most comfortable when they're uncomfortable, and just no task too big, no task too small, and find those guys that'll buy in. And I've talked to the guys here, and can't wait to get here and get started.
Your initial impressions of Wyatt Teller?
I'll tell you, he had a good day when I watched him practice. I got excited, and obviously I talked to him actually last night, and I think he's a guy that can have a great future.
Mullet acceptable or not on your line? He was known for his mullet last year.
Well, as a former mullet owner, it's probably acceptable. As long as he plays good, I'm good with anything as long as they get the job done.
When you talk about toughness on the line, how much of that is physical, how much of it is mental, and where do you want to take this group that you're about to take over here?
I believe it's 90% mental. I really do. Obviously, we want to get big and strong and as fast as we can in the weight room. That is part of the toughness, but tough wins, and we'll talk about it every day, year-round. And that goes with work ethic. That goes with we're going to do something every day to outwork our opponent. And it's just something that I constantly preach because, being physical is a state of mind, and obviously you can enhance those beliefs with a great off-season and, great development. But, we're going to talk about it, and, we're going to daily prove it. Send a message to somebody.
You have the rare combination of having been a coach while Justin Fuente was a player and now working on Justin Fuente's staff. What has it been like watching him mature from a player to a coach to now you guys being together at this level?
It really hadn't been a surprise because, I was the line coach his senior year in college at Murray State, and he was an unbelievable competitor, extremely smart, great leader, and you never were out of a game, no matter what the situation was, because he had the guys call it the it, and being with him when he started in coaching, and then watching him go, it's not really a surprise at all. There's no shock. You knew it was going to happen from the day I watched him run a position meeting as a player. I mean, he ran the clicker, he ran the projector, he did everything, and with the coaches sitting in the back of the room, and that's sort of how it was when he played. But just to see what he's done, I knew it was going to happen. Just win, and it's now. So,
as someone who has the last name Laaser, I get this a lot. What is the most creative thing someone's said about Vance Vice?
Vice grip, I guess.
The Vice grip.
I wanted to be a pro wrestler.
Do you get Miami Vice a lot, I'm sure?
I did. That started. I actually took a trip there once, and that hung with me for a while. I tried to shake that a little bit.
Well, we won't bring it here to Blacksburg.
Yeah.
Man, it's great to have you here, man. Thanks
Glad
for taking
to be
time
here.
for us. Offensive line coach Vance Vice with us on HokiesSports.com.